going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the brand new AKA Icons cards that are in game right now, and they're two pretty good 98 overalls. You might want to think about redeeming those AKA tokens to get one for free. I'll explain later when we take a look at the cards. Let's start the video with the content schedule for this week. No big surprises. 2 days of GMM shows this week, April 16th and 17th, both at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. The 16th show is going to be the reveals for Roster Revolution content. The show on the 17th is going to be reveals for Part 2 of the Sugar Rush program. Of course, on Saturday, we have Ultimate Legends, and on Sunday, it's labeled as Sugar Rush Release Number 3. I doubt we see any brand new cards, but that's when eggs will be hatching from the Sugar Rush program, so they're counting that as Part 3 or Release Number 3 of the content schedule. Real quick, I'm sure more leaks are going to come out at some point today, but the Ultimate Legends for this weekend, the 98 overall champions, are going to be Larry Wilson and Dwight Stevenson. No idea on attributes or abilities on those cards. And here are your 4 Roster Revolution champions that we can expect on Wednesday. Again, no idea what the abilities and attributes are going to look like, but I spy Tyreek Hill there, which means if you play through your Roster Revolution solos and you've been hanging on to those 25 tokens and you've yet to redeem a free card, you likely can get a free 99 speed Tyreek Hill from that program on Wednesday. Now remember, with AKA Icons, we don't have any solo challenges. The main way that you're going to earn free content from this program is the AKA Icons Field Pass. Every single Monday, right around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time when the new content drops, the objective list will refresh, and that means the first 5 games that you win in the solo seasons, aka Icono Clash, will give you a boosted amount of XP. After you win those 5 games, which do refresh every Monday, you can continue to play through that game mode. You basically have to win 3 games to go up 2 levels. That seems to be the rotation, and every time you go up a level, you're going to be given the choice between a lower overall aka Icons card or a token, and once you get up to 30 tokens, you can trade those in for a free champion level card of your choice. Now, if you take a look, there are 71 levels of rewards in here now, which means you can earn 70 tokens. You need 30 for 1 free card, 60 for 2 free cards. I knew that because I'm good at math, and we are now basically 1/3 of the way from getting a 3rd free champion level card. Next Monday, following Monday, we're getting pretty close at this point to 99 overall champions. So if you haven't redeemed your tokens yet, the 298s that came out today are really good, but if you want to continue to hang on to them and wait for the 99 overall champions, which we shouldn't be too far away from, that's not a bad idea either. To get to that game mode, you can either go directly through the objective list that we were just in, or go over to your solo seasons, and on the very far left, you're going to see the AKA Icono Clash. Again, you can play this as much as you want. The first 5 games every week will give you the boosted XP. After that, you can continue to just play over and over and over and over again until you max out the field pass until next Monday when it gets an update. This is also a great place. I like to use it a lot to just go knock out objectives while earning those tokens. I mostly do it on my no money spent account, but it really is a great place or playground to knock out objectives while earning tokens to eventually claim free content. And speaking of free content that you might want to claim, like I said, the cards that came out today, really good. Each player has a 98 overall champion today, Marlon Humphrey and Deion Dawkins, and if you want to complete the set for either of these players, the set requirements are going to be 3 95 overall aka Icons champions, heroes, and then 2 additional 95 to 96 overall players. From any program, you put those 5 cards into the set. In return, you're going to get the card of your choice of the set that you do. And because Marlon Humphrey got the Fruit Punch card last year, that also means that he has the Vintage LTD, which is sure to be expensive. It's a 99 overall card with really good discounted ability buckets and attributes. You got 6 foot height, stock 99 speed, zone coverage, man coverage, press coverage, the jumping and acceleration at 98. He's up there now. We just did a video yesterday on the best cards at every single position. I think this card might have to crack the top 3 of the best cornerbacks in the game. The only question is who gets thrown out of that top 3, because this card is really good. He has 3 different discounted buckets. They're all filled with the same things, but you can choose up to 3 of these. So normally these AKA cards have some type of X factor that's turned into an ability. In this situation, they gave Marlon Humphrey Shutdown, which definitely is not better than universal coverage, but it's still pretty good. You get tighter coverage and more interceptions on contested coverages or contested catches. You can also go one step ahead for 2 AP. I don't think that's worth it. Pick Artist for 0 is huge. And if you play a lot of man or zone coverage, he gets really good man coverage discounted abilities. You can see here in the discounted buckets, he gets short and mid route KO for 0 AP. But if you go back to like the tier 2, 3, and 4 buckets, well, actually the tier 3, 4, and 5, actually it's tier, I was right the first time. Shut up, Mike. Anyway, you can look here, you got mid route KO for 0, flat zone for 0, mid zone for 0. You go to the next bucket over, secure tackler for 0, again, mid route and mid zone for 0, even short route KO is here for 0. So he makes an amazing slot defender, but if you want to play him on the outside, that's not bad. No matter what style of defense you play, there's a ton of knockout abilities on this card for 0 AP, and it's going to be just like that on the champion level card as well. I'm sure the LTD version is probably going to be 1.5 to 2, maybe even 2.5 million coins. But if you take a look at the champion, early on, probably going to be about 700K and eventually will dwindle down. You're still getting 98 speed, 98 man, 97 zone, 98 press. The only biggest difference is the 99 versus 98 speed. And even that, I don't think is going to be extremely noticeable on the field. He does only get Ravens chemistry. So if you rock a Ravens team, this is a no-brainer. But again, the main reason why I would recommend using your tokens on this card, specifically if you need a cornerback, is because of all of the discounted buckets. Now, they're not going to be as good as they were on the LTD 99 overall, and I wouldn't equip Shutdown in this situation. But if you want, you got mid route and short route KO for 1 AP. Pick Artist is going to be 0. And again, if we go back to these buckets, you can still get mid-zone KO, mid-route KO, flat zone KO. You have all of these options for 0 AP. Go over to the other bucket, secure tackler, pick artist, deep in zone KO, mid-zone KO, mid-route KO, short route KO, all still going to be 0 AP. You go one more bucket over, you still got flat zone for 0 in there, and then the remaining abilities are only going to cost you 1 AP. Even deep zone KO on this card is only 1 AP, and remember, that's deep in and deep out together. This is definitely a bucket worth equipping here if you run a lot of zone coverage. You could potentially go flat zone KO, mid zone KO, deep zone KO, plus pick artist all together for a total of 1 AP. And if you run a lot of man coverage, you can basically go short route KO, mid route KO, pick artist, and then throw in a couple other abilities on there for 0 or 1 AP. So a lot of good stuff on this Marlon Humphrey card. Certainly think it's worth redeeming your free tokens on if you need a cornerback. And if you need a left tackle, I know a lot of people just got Andrew Whitworth from the Sugar Rush program in the welcome pack, but Deion Dawkins gets really good abilities. 96 strength, 98 awareness, 98 pass block, and 98 run block. The most important thing here is, does he get secure protector? And the answer is yes. Not only that, but he gets it for 1 AP, which is a really good discount. You have those abilities in 3 different buckets, so you can still add on something like all day and linchpin or all day and pass protector. Now, one additional thing that you can do if you don't want to spend any AP on this card is go pass protector in one of the discounted buckets, all day in the second bucket, linchpin in the third bucket, and if you go back here, you can still get run protector for 0 AP, and basically pass protector plus run protector makes up secure protector, so you can get all of that together for a total of 0 AP if you want. He even gets Omniscient here for 0 AP, which is going to be Threat Detector plus Identifier together in 1 ability point, and you get access to those all for 0 AP in 2 different buckets. He gets Nasty Streak out there, post up, so this is one of the best left tackles in the entire game. Even though today's cards are really good, definitely going to recommend against you spending any type of money on the AKA packs. Pretty much wash, rinse, repeat from the offers that we see every Monday. You got the 4-step offer, you got the $100 bundle that's going to guarantee you a 98 overall. But if you're not going to redeem your tokens to get one of these cards for free, if you're not going to spend any money on packs, just keep in mind these cards will likely be a lot less expensive this upcoming Sunday. They might even drop in price come Thursday when part 2 of the Sugar Rush program drops. So just something to keep in mind there. That's going to be really it for the content. Not a big content day, but the cards that came out are really, really good, and we got some good things to look forward to. It looks like Roster Evolution will continue to give us good cards. They've been really good for the last 4 or 5, even 6 weeks now, and now that they don't require those tokens to unlock good discounted abilities, those are some of the best cards in the game. Sugar Rush Part 2 on Thursday, Eggs Hatch on Sunday, Legends on Saturday. Again, a lot going on. Pretty good cards today. Thank you guys for tuning into another video. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.